Hello everybody and welcome back to the EAFC Youth Academy Challenge with Gillingham, and we are at the start of September and it's fair to say August was pretty successful. That is a whole month of wins. Shrewsbury win, Reading win, Port Vale win, Plymouth win, Wycombe win, Northampton win, Ipswich win, Fleetwood win. We are playing very, very well at the moment. We're taking on Bradford and Derby in this episode. We've got a few little call-ups to talk about in terms of the squad because we've called up some pretty decent youngsters. If we look at the ability, Rivero is the best player at the club. Then James is after him in attacking midfield. McNeil in goal. Bailey has gone up +5 because we've converted him to a cam, which is awesome. Jovanovic is up there at 70. Mercado up there at 70. Oman at 70. Fujiwara at 70, who's obviously rejoined the club. Schneider's there, Papadopoulos is up there as well, but Marquez is a new player that's come in, 69 rated overall. He's looking very, very good. Not too sure what to do with him. We're training as a shadow striker at the moment, but great passing, good pace, shooting's okay. That's why we've got one shadow striker to try and get that up. But let me know if you think he should be playing in a different position, if we train him in a different position, because I think he is looking pretty damn good at the moment. He's already a 69 overall. We've also called up, who else have we called up from here to let you know about? There was another. There he is. Lungo is another one. Centre-back from Moldova. He has been called up to play as well. He's just been a ball-playing defender to improve his passing, but good pace, good defending, good physical. I think he's going to be a pretty outstanding centre-back, to be honest. And then we also had, there was another Spaniard that I think I've missed in this list somewhere. We had calls to change Coleman to a cam. We've changed him to a right winger and he's gone up 11. So yeah, he's worked out pretty well there. But maybe I'm missing one. Oh, Garrido's been called up. He's a 61 rated CDM CM as well. So we have no one less than a 60, which is to be expected, I think, at this point of the save. But at the moment, we're training up to be a CM just so that he can fit the formation. But again, if there's somewhere better he could be, potentially a fullback, because his pace, his defending, and his physical is good. Yeah, maybe he could be a good right back, actually. Yeah. I'm going to put him to, again, let me know down below. But I feel like a right back, he could be pretty useful in that position. But yeah, it's all going very well. We are top of the league, the only unbeaten team. Played 6, won 6, 18 points. We are taking on second place Bradford today, so I'm expecting a bit of a tough game in that one. But you can see there, they're all fully fit, lining up in a 4-3-3 holding midfielder. We are going to be, I think, full strength. Yes, we're not lacking anyone in terms of fitness, and it's a good looking squad we've got nowadays. The only thing I want Zhao on the bench, but I don't really know who to put him on the bench for, because, well, it sort of makes sense for it to be Kumalo, because Rojas can play left back. These two are sort of for both wingers. Do I need both of them on the bench? Probably not, but they're both really good. I'm going to sacrifice a defender to put Zhao on the bench because Zhao's left foot is lethal. But we'll get into the game. We're going to be away at Bradford. So if this all works, it should be coming to you in a little bit of a crisper quality. Hopefully YouTube hasn't downtrodden the quality too much, because I've got a new game capture card which allows me to capture it at 4K, which means I can then play it in 4K, which I couldn't do before because I was limited by the capture card. But that's enough of that tech mumbo jumbo. Let's crack on and see how we get on in today's game. As a good ball out from Cusick. Eduardo looks to pick out Pinto, couldn't quite squeeze that through to James though. And yeah, the team, obviously we've been playing very well. I mean, we're unbeaten for a whole month starting the league, so we just need to make sure that we keep up what we want to do. That was a very adventurous effort from the Bradford player. I don't normally see the AI shooting from that far out. Fujiwara, decent overlapping run from Cusick. He's not the quickest, but he's held it up well. Fujiwara's just going to swing this in from deep. Can Oman get in front of his man? No, he can't. And Bradford putting up a stalwart defence at the moment. Well, James is on this one. Shot from range is blocked. It fell nicely, I felt like, to have a shot. Oh, Oman. Oh, nearly. Here is Halliday for Bradford, who's pushed up from the back, and he's managed to get his pass off pretty well. And I pulled the defender out the wrong way. McNeil with a good save. I accidentally took control of the wrong defender, and therefore the one I didn't want to control, moved into a completely different direction. James, it's not a good pass into Pinto's feet. It wasn't very good at all. As Wilson now comes forward. Back to Gillingham, who's, I swear he used to be their striker. No, playing in midfield today. James lays it off to Rivero, not getting him involved in the game too much, but he's picked a wonderful pass there. And James is in. James with a little dink. Oh, it's 1-0 Gillingham. And when you're on fire, you're on fire. Lovely goal there from James. What a ball from Rivero. Just as we say, we're not getting him in the game very often. He's picked out a wonderful little through ball, and it's the simplest of goals. Like, we've not done that too much in the save. They've always been a little bit more complicated, to be honest, but a nice little sort of 1, 2, 3. It went James into Pinto, Pinto to Rivero, back to James after he made the run, and that is 1-0 Gillingham. Bradford, though, looking for a response, but Cook is offside. Just trying to find the words. They were looking for an instant response, but Cook was offside. A good line held there by the defence. Maybe a little bit more luck than judgment, but we'll give him credit. Oman has dropped a little bit deeper, and he's handed the ball off to Cusick, who turns well. James, good run in front of him from Pinto. So we're getting a bit congested. James with a touch and shot. Couldn't get through the bodies in front though, but we are starting to just take control of the game. Lovely tackle there from Murphy. Saw that one coming a mile off and jumped in from range. And Rivero's done the same in midfield again, and Oman has put in Pinto, and Pinto's one-on-one. It's a great save. Not the best effort from Pinto, to be honest. He's not a finisher. He is more of a creator. But that's where Murphy... Oh, no, hang on. We'll get back to that thought in a minute, because Bradford come... Oh, Murphy's so good. The attacking Murphy. Is he Murphy? I think he's attacking Murphy, that we've made attacking midfield. But he is much more clinical in front of goal, but he's not as good on the ball. But 1-0 up at the moment, half-time. We're playing pretty well. Right, Bradford get the second half underway. And we should be in a good position. You'll also notice that the face cam is facing the back wall as it does for all my other content, because I've had a little change. As I said, the new capture card I've got is allowing me to utilise my PC setup for my PlayStation. It's not going through my massive TV in my room. That's a lovely ball. Eduardo's onside. He's flicked on one more. Oman, and he's put it wide. Dragutan Oman doesn't normally miss them, but he has. And Bradford, the manager's seen enough. Bourget coming on for Richards 5 minutes into the second half. Corner from Rivero, so it wasn't a miss from Oman. It was a good save, and there is Pinto. What a save that is. I've absolutely rifled that with Pinto. What a block. I mean, I don't normally do this, but I want to see a replay of that, because and you're going to see here that I don't know how to work the replay. Ah, there we go. That's reverse. Right. Can you look at a player? I think you can, can't you? Can you... How do you give me that back? How do I... Oh, target, R1. So I want to look at... Aha, here we go. I want to look at Pinto. Although this might... Who are we looking at there? Let's go... I think I'm going through all the Bradford... You're seeing this firsthand. I've never looked at replays before. I used to do it back in the day when I could... okay, McNeil, Jovanovic, Murphy, Kuseki. Here he is, Pinto. So the corner is just about to be taken. Pinto makes a great run round the defender. It goes longer than him. Murphy wins the header, I think. Yeah, Murphy wins the header. And then Pinto, I mean, he's absolutely walloped that. And it's keeper and defender. And then they've absolutely collided with each other. But what a save that is. I mean, that would be a fantastic thumbnail, that. But can't do it anymore on the PlayStation, because it doesn't let you take the images off. But I mean, the touch from the keeper slows the ball down, and the defender gets there and keeps it off the line. Unbelievable. I've just remembered, his name's not Murphy, the attacking midfielder I'm thinking of. It's Bailey, isn't it? That's who it is, Bailey. Not Murphy. I'm thinking of Bailey. But we are on the attack, so we'll stay with this bit of commentary, as weird as it is, because that's a ball through from James. And Oman is in. Surely he's got the pace, Oman. Oman's in. It's another little dink. He saw the keeper came out. 2-0. Lovely stuff, and an accidental start of the commentary as well, which you love to see. But Oman makes it 2-0 Gillingham, and surely this is cementing our place at the top of the table. Given that Bradford are second and we're away from home, we're beating them 2-0, and I haven't said it yet, but you love to see it. 2-0 up against Bradford Gillingham are on fire. Oh, Eduardo's won the ball high up the pitch here, and James couldn't just get the ball out of his feet. Pinto does find Eduardo again, though. He's got round his man, Eduardo. Tried to dink it back. We'll take the corner. And being 2-0 up, we're going to take the opportunity to make some subs, as are Bradford. So they're bringing on Taylor off and Smith coming on. We're having a host of changes, though. 4 changes. We're going to change Bailey on for James, Coleman on for Fujiwara, Papadopoulos on for Eduardo on the side, and Dragovic on in the midfield for Pinto. So lots of changes. Let's see what we can do with this one. Corner from Dragovic. His first touch is a good ball in. Murphy's there on the volley. The centre-back scored a goal. Come on, 3-0 up. 65 minutes gone, and Murphy brings out the old celebration. You absolutely love it. You love to see it. 3-0 Gillingham. We are too good for this division. We are too good for this division. Lovely corner in, really high and looping. Rivero knocked it down. Murphy, totally unmarked. Picked that far post, and it's a lovely goal. It's a really good little scissor sort of kick volley. Yeah, love it. 3-0 Gillingham. Oman has won the ball, and he's released Bailey, and Bailey's got round his man with absolute ease. Bailey's in, and that's what I mean by being clinical. 4-0 Gillingham as Bailey comes off the bench for a goal. 20 minutes to go. This could be anything. This could be anything, this scoreline. 4-0 Gillingham. Absolutely superb. The Bradford fans are booing their team. But Bailey, who's come off the bench, has found himself on the score sheet. Lovely little touch there to jink round his man. Get it onto that right foot. Keeper's got no chance from there. He is lethal, Dominic Bailey. What a finish. And 4-0 Gillingham. Dragovic comes forward. I mean, Bradford City are just all over the place. They're giving the ball away left, right and centre. Although Oman does there as well. But, yeah, it's not... Oh, sliding tackle. Didn't quite get the ball. Smith is there. That should be easy for Jovanovic. And is. Rivero picks it up. He can go out towards Coleman, who is looking very good on the wing. And Coleman's done really well to get forward. I think Oman is offside. A really good save from Lewis. But that will be Oman's last involvement. He's coming off to be replaced by Zhao up front for the final 14 minutes of the game. Dragovic looks up. Papadopoulos into Bailey. Bailey on one more to Zhao. And Zhao is in on goal. On that left foot, Zhao makes it 5. It's just counter-attack after counter-attack. Bradford are throwing far too many men forward. Zhao on the score sheet this time as well. Celebrating wildly in front of the Bradford fans. I don't think that's going to go down very well. But Zhao is on it. It's a goal and an assist for Bailey off the bench. But yeah, this has been a superb performance. Given that they're second place, we are all over them. It's very convincing. And Zhao on that left foot, he very, very rarely misses them. And you love to see it. What a finish from Zhao. Lovely stuff. Keeper's got no chance. Gillingham are picking up 3 points today. Coleman with absolutely acres of space on this left-hand side. And he's got the pace. And he's got fresher legs. Coleman looks to put it towards the back post. Papadopoulos couldn't quite get there. And Dragovic can't keep it alive. But there's only a few minutes left in this one as Jovanovic loses the ball. In a sort of dangerous situation. But I think we've got men back now to make sure that we can deal with this. Smith still running with it. But, oh, Schneider's back there. Gotta love it. We don't care who's most fatigued. We're 5-0 up with 3 minutes of time added on. And Papadopoulos with a very easy interception. And we've just been so comfortable in this game. As that's not going to stay on. We'll have 1 more minute to go. So we'll just tick this one down. And see how we get on as Murphy with a big crossfield pass. Schneider into the path of Dragovic, but it doesn't matter. 5-0 Gillingham away from home against the team that are second in the league. That is putting out a statement. It really is. So Bailey scores his first goal of the season, and 3 days later we are off to take on Derby. I don't know. They're looking pretty fit and healthy. Nothing too much for them to worry about. I think we're going to have a little bit of fatigue, which we do. Oman can come off and be replaced by Zhao in the starting position. Again, we'll drop Kamalo from the bench. In fact, Kamalo can get a start because Cusick is a little bit tired. Rivero is tired in there as well. So I think we'll give Bailey a start. And oh, James is now dropping too much. Bailey does get a +2 in centre mid, actually. So we'll leave him there. And we'll go Mercado, Zhao, Fujiwara. I think we'll go with that lineup. Coleman a little bit tired on the bench. We could bring on some of the others potentially. Let's get Marquez on the bench for Coleman. Rivero can come off for Garrido. And we'll put Lungo on there just in case he he has a chance for a run out. But other than that, I think we are good to go. So coming off the back of a stunning 5-0 win away to second place Bradford, Gillingham host Derby in this one. And I thought, given that I've given the graphics a bit of an update, we'll watch one of the intros as the Gillingham faithful are hoping for a good result. They are still unbeaten in the league. Oh, well, in football. It's not just in the league. We've won 2 games in the cup as well. So a very, very good start to the season for Scott Lloyd's men there. And today we're taking on Derby. Oh, Bailey's won the ball really high up the pitch. Bailey is in on goal. Bailey shoots. Bailey scores. He's running to the goalkeeper for a celebration as well. But that is incredible from Bailey. He did that all himself and he's lapping it up from the Gillingham fans. 1-0 up inside, I don't know, 5 minutes. He literally pressured the centre-back, tackled him, got it on his right foot, stuck it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 Gillingham really early on in this one. I mean, Derby kicked off as well, so we haven't really had much possession of the ball. But there is Bailey lapping it up. Absolutely superb. 1-0 Gillingham. So we've got 10 minutes gone. We're still 1-0 up, but I don't know if it's just mind games or something, but I'm playing it on a gaming monitor rather than a TV, and I'm now playing it in like true 4K, and it just feels like the game is so much smoother compared to what I was playing before. I don't, it must be the monitor rather than anything else, but I just thought I'd come in and let you know that. I've also realised that Bailey scored that goal from central midfield. What on earth was he doing that high up the pitch to go and tackle the centre-back? I do not know, but I'm not going to moan because it worked out wonderfully well. Although Derby are in here. Nugent, oh, he's put that wide. Here is Eduardo on the right-hand side. He's got a man just inside in acres of space. James is there. There's the cutback. Oh, Zhao just couldn't get the shot off quickly enough. It was actually very good defending from the Derby man as Wilson brings it forward for the Midlands-based team. Oh, I've dived into a challenge there. That was rubbish. Here is Nugent, who had that chance earlier. He's got a bit more pace than Jovanovic, but Jovanovic just has the wherewithal of how to defend, and it's really, really good. Fujiwara easily round that attempted tackle. It was one of the worst attempted tackles I think I've ever seen. Fujiwara still going. Quite a run, this one. Fujiwara, but then turned back into trouble, as is the case. I do that sometimes. Over dribble. Eduardo has picked out Fujiwara with a lovely ball there. James. Oh, it's just trying to slip it through back to Fujiwara for a first time sort of Man City-esque pass and move cutback, but didn't quite get it right as the Derby centre-back is going on a little bit of a wayward journey. Maybe he thinks he's got to go to Mordor to deposit a ring off, but that is terrible. James intercepts that. Zhao's away on his left foot. Oh, I took it first time to try and fool the keeper, but Zhao fires it wide. Scott Lloyd likes what he sees though. Let it roll across his body. It's unlucky. It's unlucky from the Chinaman. Hoster's put out a lovely ball here for Derby to Elder. Ball in. Jovanovic is there. Not the best clearance, but we've got away with one as Pinto picks out James, who is very much enjoying life now being attacking midfielder. Zhao, great turn there from Zhao. Borset. He's got a weird accent in the O, so I don't know how you pronounce that. We'll just call him Borset with a great challenge. Wilson is held up well by Kumalo, who's lost his first team spot recently as well. Fujiwara comes forward. Fujiwara on a good run here. Little ball roll. Little step over. Trying to make something happen here. Fujiwara. He's still going. And he has been caught. But the referee plays on. We'll have the free kick ref. Didn't give it. Half time then. 1-0 Gillingham. And it's a weird game actually. We've not created too much more since that goal. And I am thinking that Bailey is... although he scored, the game's sort of passing him by. So we're going to bring on Garrido in there and see what he can do. I know he doesn't like it, but we're training him to be a centre mid. In fact, we might be training him to be a right back nowadays. So we might give him a little stint at right back later on in this game just to see how he feels. But at the moment, 1-0 Gillingham, and I am not complaining. It's a great run there. And James could be in at the start of this second half. James is there. Good save from Wildsmith. And Elder can't prevent the corner. So we get an early corner. It's an early substitution again. Bradford did the same and it backfired, I think you could say. But we get a corner. And it's going to be James to swing it in. We're underneath it. Knocked down. Overhead kick from Zhao. What a goal. What a goal from Zhao. It's a wonderful finish. He's deadly. In the box, he is absolutely deadly. But he was given far too much time and space. We're still playing on world class. I'm like, maybe we up it to legend if we get promoted. But Header back down. Look at that. It's just athletic. It's powerful. It's a lovely finish. I mean, the defender did go with his head, but because Zhao got there first, it's not dangerous play. So 2-0 Gillingham. Lovely finish. You love to see it. So change for Gillingham then, as Schneider is replaced by Dragovic. We are going to give the young Spaniard, whose name escapes me, a chance at right back, which means Dragovic can get another little run out, and he's won the ball straight away here. Dragovic, James over the top into Zhao. Zhao is through on goal. Zhao is in. Oh, it's a good save from Wildsmith again. He's kept this respectable, the Derby goalkeeper. He's had a really, really good game. As James is going to swing this one into the danger area. Goes up. Zhao's never going to win that. But it does come out towards Edouard. James on it again. Zhao was in it was lurking in such a good little bit of space. I think his attacking positioning must be incredibly good for this level, because he picks up such good pockets of space. And I just love the fact he's in our team and that we found him, to be honest. Here come Derby with Najee going out wide to Wilson. Kumalo blocks the cross very, very well. Fujiwara comes forward with it, and he's got loads of space to run into, and he picks out Zhao. Zhao could be in, but he's going to turn into Provider, and James is in again. James, oh, I've got the dink all wrong. I've got it. Luckily, you get away with them when you're 2-0 up. But I've got that completely wrong there with James. But we've kept it alive. And, well, James got tackled again. Oh, that's a good ball through. Esposito shoots. Not very good for Derby. We'll take the opportunity to get another youngster on, I think. Let's give club captain Jovanovic a rest. Lungo will come on for him. And we're going to bring on Marquez as well. Lots of the youngsters getting run-outs this season. We're doing much more squad rotation. I've even used the team sheets bit to actually set up a cup team, which we can just select straight from the off for all those people that aren't in the first team squad for league fixtures and stuff. They generally get a good run out in the cup. What a ball that is from Kamalo. Thank you very much, Kamali. Zhao does very well for the... yeah, he's not nimble on the ball. That is definitely something we could improve for him. Good ball through. Esposito in space again. McNeil with a good save. The first real save, I think, McNeil has had to make in today's game. Esposito did shoot wide earlier. We're going to go for one of those passes again from Kumalo. No, it was a fluke. The first one was definitely a fluke. Derby getting back into the game now that we've made all of our changes, as Najee picks up some space. Oh, good block from Murphy. We've just called him into position, and Lungo there does well. And Eduardo can bring this one away, the Brazilian. What's he got in his locker? Not too much, to be honest. He's not fancying taking anyone on, but he has got an overlapping run from the central midfielder, come right back Garrido, who pulls out a lovely turn, cuts in field. Garrido still going the right back. Oh, he's just taking it off my toes. Definitely should have played Zhao in, but again, at 2-0 up, you can get away with trying to have some fun with a young right back, or a young central midfielder who is playing right back. But we'll see. He got a +1 to his overall rating playing at right back, by the way, for those that are interested. Wilson puts a cross in. Good header. It's in. I thought McNeil had saved it. It's a wonderful header from Najee. It's too little too late for Derby, though, isn't it? Because that makes it 2-1. And we're going to kick off. And I think the referee's going to blow the whistle. But we'll definitely see that again. It's a really, really good header. McNeil's basically broken his arm or dislocated his arm as he hits the post. But yeah, it's definitely a goal, because we know it's... Look at that arm from McNeil. Oh, that's what I'm more worried about. Blimey hell. And we don't get to see a replay. We just got to see the goal line technology. But there we go. A 2-1 win. We're still unbeaten for the season. Absolutely superb from Gillingham this year. Incredible. So we come back to news that Aaron Lehmann is unsettled. And I think this is, the German goalkeeper who's probably never going to make it. So I think we're just going to... I like having goalkeepers and then just loaning them out. But we're just going to release him. Yeah, we don't need him. We don't really need him. In terms of 17-year-olds, we also have Hill, who is a 61 rated right back, even though we're just trying to convert a current centre midfielder to a right back. And we have Avilia, who is a 60 rated wide winger, but I don't think he's really going to make it. That potential isn't great, so I think we'll bin him off straight away. He could have been moved into something else. We probably were training him to be something else, to be honest, but too late. He's gone. See you later. But that is the end of the episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, we're unbeaten at the moment. I think we look to... Let's go and have a look at the calendar. So that was the first 2 games. We could come back. Actually, let's do... Is that Birmingham in the Carabao Cup? There you go. We'll come back for Wrexham away in the league and Birmingham in the Carabao Cup at the end of the month. And then have we got any other cup games? That'll be the BSM. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll be back at the end of the month for Wrexham and Birmingham. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give us a subscribe if you like it and you're new. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.